What if a day comes when your granny asks what pistol she could use because her neighborhood is getting hot? What gun would you recommend? Well, if you're having a hard time deciding, let me lend you a hand. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today I'm about to show you my recommendations for some of the best handguns your granny can use for personal defense. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. All those buttons you can see below. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Ruger LCR. If a gun is called a lightweight compact revolver, that gun should be a good choice for old people and individuals with limited grip strength. Basically, that's the LCR of Ruger, and it actually lives up to its name, literally. Now, don't shy away from revolvers. Even though the market is filled with plastic pistols, these wheel guns still offer a straightforward operation. They are literally your point-and-shoot gun, and they are less likely to fail compared to Striker semi-autos. The LCR, in particular, is a distinct case, given that it's lightweight, obviously, but has a manageable recoil. How light is this revolver? Well, the LCR only weighs 13 ounces or so. This is a gun that your elderly will be able to carry all day without experiencing any fatigue. And hey, its polymer frame includes the Hogue Tamer grip, and this one works like magic in soaking its recoil. Speaking of, this revolver is available in different chamberings, such as .327 Fed Mag, plus P38 Special, .22 Long Rifle, and .357 Mag. If recoil is a major issue, go with the .22 Long Rifle, but if your gran can work with it, maybe a 6-shot .327 Fed Mag option is a better choice. In the grand scheme, I think the LCR is a near-perfect personal defense firearm for the elderly. The only little gripe you might encounter is its price. I mean, it's not particularly expensive, but these revolvers are about $800 a piece. So, maybe this is the time to make use of that insurance money? Glock 42. When you are young, it's easy to hate Glock. It's boring, too blocky, and doesn't have refined ergonomics as compared to, well, other modern striker-fired guns. But once you grow old, the need for the extra sauce dissipates, and what you only desire is a gun that actually works. For seniors, that would be the Glock 42. I mean, I could really recommend the likes of Glock 19 or Glock 43X here, but for relative ease of use, I think the Glock 42 is a perfect defense tool for your granny. The Glock 42 is designed to shoot 380 ACP rounds, and we all know that this particular cartridge produces less recoil than larger calibers like the 9mm. Basically, this aspect of the gun alone is a telltale sign that seniors will be able to handle the Glock 42 with ease. There's also the fact that the Glock 42 has a slim body. It's as sexy as your grandma when she used to be young. This thing is less than an inch wide, so there should be no reason for anyone not to be able to carry it conveniently. It also allows people to grip it easily, as it minimizes the trigger reach and the distance of the external controls. But of course, we all know where this gun truly shines, and that is its reliability. There's no doubt that these Austrian guns are some of the most reliable firearms out of the box. With few moving parts, they can operate with almost zero hiccups. Plus, if you use good ammo on them, the likelihood for these pistols to fail is almost close to zero. So yeah, go recommend the Glock 42 to your old folks. Ruger SP101. Another Ruger revolver that comes into mind every time someone brings up the concealed carry conversation is the SP101. By all means, this is a widely recognized revolver for its durable and comfortable construction. This is a wheel gun that features a cushioned rubber grip that helps soak recoil, a triple locking cylinder that improves its shooting reliability, and a transfer bar safety mechanism that guarantees that it's a safe handgun to carry. The SP101 is available in a number of chamberings. You can get it in .327 Federal, .38 Special plus P, .357 Mag, and 9mm. Now, I can make a case for each of these calibers and why all of them are suitable for seniors. However, the safest choice would be a 9mm or a .38 Special. Still, I suggest you have your grandma check which one she's more comfortable with. Only the .327 Federal SP101 has a 6-shot cylinder. The rest has 5-round cylinders, which is pretty much decent for an efficient stopping power. Now, the SP101 is the heaviest handgun in this video. It weighs around 26 ounces or so, but in the grand scheme, this is still an acceptable weight for senior use. Plus, the added ounces nicely counteract the muzzle flip, which means that its recoil is highly manageable. Another aspect of this revolver that I respect a lot is its durability. The stainless steel construction can take a beating, and if your granny finds out that she's out of ammo, she can always use this revolver to bash anyone's coconuts. Sig P365. This is going to be a hot take since this is the only 9mm on this list. Well, let's just say that your granny or aunt isn't that frail yet, and they can still handle semi-autos in 9mm. This is where the likes of P365 come into play. So, you see, the P365 is the one that revolutionized high-capacity micro-compact 9mm, and it's fair to say that it's arguably the most recommended handgun for self-defense. However, not that many people will say that it's a good concealed carry gun for seniors too. This 9mm handgun only weighs 17.8 ounces when unloaded and has a length of just 6 inches. These numbers tell that the gun is a tool meant to be carried on a daily basis. No P365 owners have ever mentioned that they struggle to carry this gun, and I'm close to 100% sure that your grandmother won't say any crap about it as well. Honestly, the grip of the P365 is the smallest among all the P365 lineup. If it's too small for your folks, you can go with the likes of P365 Macro, as it offers more grip on real estate. Regardless, the grip ergonomics of the P365 is a lot better than the Glock 42 or Glock 43X, so there's that. The P365 is an extensively tested gun, so there's no point in explaining what it can do. All I can say is that it has convinced me with accuracy and reliability throughout the times I spent with it on the range. The 10+1 round adds icing on the top of the cake since we are talking about a moderately large cartridge here, and not some .22 long rifle or .380 ACP. Both the gun's short barrel and slide allow for quick draws from concealment. So, even if the user is no longer that fast, this doesn't mean that they can no longer respond to threats in a timely manner. The flat trigger design, although not competition level, provides a consistent and predictable pull that should benefit any oldies out there, including yours. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield EZ. The Shield EZ is perhaps one of the best guns an old person can use. This pistol is nothing flashy, but it has all the features that make it a certified easy-to-shoot firearm, especially for those with limited hand strength or dexterity, just like your grandma or granddad. The EZ on its name simply refers to its slide, since that one is very easy to rack. No overwhelming grip strength is required to pull the slide rearward, which is almost non-existent, so it's really perfect for someone who feels they can't handle the usual recoil springs on other standard semi-auto. Another reason why I recommend the Shield EZ is because of how safe you can carry this one. Aside from the standard grip safety, you also have the option to include a manual thumb safety on the gun. That gives an additional layer of safety, which is something needed for people who, whether you like it or not, have the tendency to be forgetful or clumsy. The best thing about the safeties of the Shield EZ is that they aren't complex, so even elderly folks won't have a hard time engaging them. Now, the gun is also suitable for carry purposes. It's considerably small and a lightweight package that weighs around 23 ounces. It also primarily shoots 380 ACP rounds, which have low recoil. But if your granny wants more oomph, then I suggest she pick a 9mm variant of this pistol. For its 380 ACP model, you will get 8+1 shots, which means that it has adequate stopping power. Its trigger is pretty decent, and one that favors ease of use over quirkiness. So yeah, the Shield EZ is a gun for your granny. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.